my Cowboys player power rankings. Every Cowboys win, and this time it was on Monday Night Football. I give you, this week, I'm doing my 5 best Cowboys from last night. You know how we do this. If you don't, I'm going to introduce you to it. I'm going to give you my top 5 from 5 to 1. You can give me your top 5 on the TruckRate.com text line 877-881-1053. Who were your top 5 Dallas Cowboys in their Monday night win over the G-Men out in New Jersey? Again, TruckRate.com text line 877-881-1053. Let me know your 5 best Cowboys from last night, and I'll make sure I read them as we go through my list right here. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Alec, you ready? All right. Let's go from 5 to 1. Number 5 on the list this week, Cooper Rush comes in at number 5. He is now 3-0 lifetime as a starter for your Dallas Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb had a big game because Cooper Rush was able to find him on quite a few plays. In fact, we'll go to this one right here. Let's go to, let's try this one. Let's go to cut number 18. Cooper Rush, CeeDee Lamb, the connection was real last night.
So Kellen Moore is going to have to come up with some plays to pass the ball down the field. Rush in the gun, crowd going nuts. Little play fake. They blitz him. He throws deep down the left side. Caught at the 40-yard line by Lamb. And Lamb drifts up across the 40. Oh, I thought he got the 45. They said he stepped out at the 43. So that's a start.
So there you go. We'll definitely we'll get a little bit more from Cooper Rush and CeeDee Lamb here in just a moment. But I thought Cooper Rush, again, he's no Ferrari, no Lambo. But guess what? As my man David Hellman said a little bit earlier today, good bus pass. Good bus pass. You can ride him. It's comfortable. He's not going to take you on too many roller coasters. He's going to get you where you need to go, handle business, drop you off at your stop, and go along with your day. Cooper Rush, in a nutshell, playing good football and handling his business, and did so again last night.
He also had a beautiful pass to CeeDee dropped.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You know, I love CD. I went to OU. I ain't knocking the CD on that. I was trying to give Cooper his shine. In fact, Cooper probably said Noah would have caught that.
Not Noah would have caught it. Shots fired. Jeez.
That just fired Cooper. That just fired CD up. So he made sure he was focused. I'm just playing. They all get along. But I have to give Cooper Rush his credit. He bus drive a hell of a bus.
He's doing a good job.
Yes, he does.
From the 972. Let's see here. People are coming in with theirs. Oh, here we go. D-Law.
Yes.
Tony Pollard.
3 sacks.
Micah Parsons. Cooper Rush.
Don't forget about Zeke.
And they had Donovan Wilson or Trayvon Diggs. You might hear from one of those gentlemen here in just a little bit. From the 4-3-2, Pollard and Zeke as a duo.
Yep.
Tyler Smith, Tank, Dorrance Armstrong, and Noah Brown. Okay, all right. And let's see here from the 972, Noah Brown, number 5, Cooper Rush, number 4, Tony Pollard, number 3, D-Law, number 2, Micah, number 1. I like where your head's at with the Micah because my man was out there getting his Michael Jordan flu game on or food poisoning game on, whichever side you stop down on. Yeah, exactly, with that one.
972, one more comment about Cooper Rush. 972 says it best. He says, Cooper Rush is a Chevrolet Silverado, takes care of business and turns on when it works.
Okay.
It works when you turn it on.
Well, sounds like they must love their Chevy Silverado. Number 4 on our Cowboys player power rankings this week for me. I love this one. Let's go to, where did it go? Because I want to make sure we give him his flowers. Oh, here we go. Cut number 15. This man was playing out of his mind last night. Cut 15.
Jones in the gun, back on his left. Drifts back, blitz coming. Good night. Good night, nurse. Donovan Wilson got a running start, and he beat all the traffic on the interstate, and he got off at the Daniel Jones exit.
Where a lot of people were getting off at the Daniel Jones exit last night. Donovan Wilson, I thought, for the second week in a row, fantastic football. Here's the thing about Donovan, okay? Donovan is a heat-seeking missile. You got, you know, sometimes it's a little out of control, but when he hits you, it's like a ton of bricks. And you don't want to get popped by Donovan Wilson. And Daniel Jones found out the hard way last night. Donovan Wilson comes in at number 4 for me on my Cowboys player power rankings this week.
I think Troy Aikman said he was spying Daniel Jones last night. And if that's the case, watch him be the spy on Jalen Hurts. I'm calling that now. I was saying this before last year. You had to put a spy on Jalen Hurts. Watch him be the spy because Jalen Hurts runs better than Danny Dimes.
Donovan Wilson on the night last night, 11 tackles, 9 solo tackles, 1 sack, and 1 TFL. Also had a pass breakup as well with a couple of QB hits. Donovan Wilson was all over the field last night for the Dallas Cowboys. So we got Cooper Rush at number 5, Donovan Wilson at number 4. At number 3, the man from Memphis last night.
TP.
Tony Pollard was putting on a show. Cut number 9 lets you know how he was doing last night.
Rush under center will hand the ball off to Pollard. He explodes into the middle. 50. He's into the middle, turning right, and then left 30, 20, down to the 17-yard line of the Giants. Run the ball. Run the ball.
Props to Kellen Moore.
On that particular play, when Tony Pollard went for 46, guess who came in at left guard on that play?
Jason Peters.
Yeah, Jason Peters came in at left guard on that
play.
play.
Hero of the game.
And he sprung, him and Tyler Smith sprung Tony Pollard for 46 yards. Tony Pollard on the night last night, 13 carries, 105 yards. My man was averaging 8.1 yards attempt last night. The Cowboys as a team, 30 carries, $176, averaging nearly 6 yards per attempt last night. Zeke on the night, 15 carries with 73 yards as well. Running the football was very good last night.
On that left side, Zeke busted loose for 27 behind that same Smith-Peters side of the field.
From the 817, Dorrance Armstrong, number 5. CeeDee Lamb, number 4. Tyler Smith, number 3. Micah coming in at number 2. Number 1, Demarcus Lawrence. Now, here's the thing. You're not gonna like my list because I didn't have Micah in my top 5 this week, and it's not because Micah wasn't all over the place. I just wanted to show the love to the guys that we don't necessarily get a chance to show love to because Micah
he gonna live on that list.
Yeah, Micah gonna live on the list like every single week.
No question.
And shout out to him for playing out there, sick, not at 100%. But he was all over the field making plays, not just for himself, but for his teammates. And that's the part that you love about Micah Parsons is that he affects the game for everyone else around him, not just for himself. Even though he didn't put up numbers, he had a tremendous.
You know what it is? I think people are going to appreciate D-Law a little bit more. And the reason I say that, Demarcus Lawrence, he had 3 sacks, but that's not the point. Micah didn't have any sacks at all. There were games that Demarcus Lawrence impacted the game with no sacks at all last year and the year before, and people were trying to just dismiss the man only because he got a new contract. Micah Parsons is doing it in an even greater way. He doesn't have to have a sack to impact a game.
Number 2 on my Cowboys player power rankings, I had Cooper Rush at number 5, Donovan Wilson at number 4, Tony Pollard coming in at number 3. Number 2, they like to call him CD, I heard.
88.
Pollard motion, circles back left. Rush with a play fake to Elliott. Throws a deep ball to the left side. Lamb 15-10. Bulls his way to the 1-yard line. Not dropping that one. I saw it. Remember that other one that I dropped? Not dropping this one.
CeeDee Lamb was so good. I'm going to give him a second highlight. Let's go cut to number 25. CeeDee Lamb, hi Jared, was doing his thing last night as well.
Elliott to the left of Rush, 1st and goal outside the 1. Snap back, Rush looking left, fade, Lamb, caught in one hand, touchdown Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb with the one-handed touchdown grab last night. Thing of beauty. See, here's the thing that's frustrating about CeeDee Lamb sometimes. CeeDee Lamb drops the easy ones, but you ask him to up the degree of difficulty to about a 25.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got you all night long, and that was the microcosm of CeeDee Lamb's night, dropping an easy touchdown pass but making the most difficult grab of the night. CeeDee Lamb on the night for himself was very good despite the drop.
That drive was a CeeDee Lamb drive.
It was. The 4th down play.
Yes, that was a huge one. He even said after the game, he said that was his favorite catch because there wouldn't have been a touchdown catch if he didn't make the 4th down catch.
8 catches for 87 yards and the touchdown that you heard there, the voice of America's team, Brad Sham, on the call last night. That gets us to number 1 in our Cowboys player power rankings this week. Cooper Rush at number 5, Donovan Wilson at number 4, Tony Pollard at number 3, CeeDee Lamb at number 2, but the man of the hour last night, Demarcus Lawrence. And here you go.
Tank.
You could pick any Demarcus Lawrence sack if you want to because my man had not 1, not 2, not 3. Alec hit me with a Demarcus Lawrence sack.
Jones on 1st down, back to throw, and he's sacked right now, back at the 19-yard line by Demarcus Lawrence, who just flat beat the rookie right tackle Evan Neal.
He was whooping Evan Neal all night.
With one foot. Remember, he had a foot injury, too.
Yeah, had the foot injury. Was able to come back in later in the game. Look here, man. Evan Neal had his welcome to the NFL moment last night, repeatedly, courtesy of Demarcus Lawrence. And I thought Dan Quinn said something very interesting today when he was talking to the media. He said, look, Demarcus Lawrence is not forgotten about in this building. He may have been forgotten about by other people, but he was not forgotten about in this building, and he should not be forgotten around the NFL. Demarcus Lawrence showed up massive last night. The Dallas Cowboys, 5 sacks on the night. They lead the NFL as a team with 13 sacks on the season.
Guess who's got the most sacks in the last, I think they said the last 6 games, 8 games? You won't believe this. You think it's Micah. You think it's Tank. It's Dorrance Armstrong, who's got 5.5. Micah and Tank have got 5 each.